What made some warriors the most feared in history? Was it their battlefield tactics, their legendary weapons, or their unmatched bravery? Today, we uncover the stories of the world's most feared warriors. Throughout history, the world has seen warriors so fierce, so disciplined, and so deadly that their very names struck fear into the hearts of their enemies. These were men who lived and died by the sword, warriors whose legacies were written in blood and conquest. From the unstoppable legions of Rome to the ghostly warriors of Japan, today we explore the 10 most feared warriors in history. 1. The Spartans, the ultimate warriors of ancient Greece. The Spartans were the embodiment of military discipline and physical excellence. Born and raised for war, Spartan boys were taken from their families at the age of 7 and placed into the brutal agoge training system, where they endured starvation, pain, and relentless combat training. In 480 BCE, at the Battle of Thermopylae, King Leonidas I and his 300 Spartan warriors held off a massive Persian army for days. Though they were ultimately defeated, their courage and skill in battle became legendary. The phrase "Mollen Lab," meaning "come and take them," remains a symbol of defiance even today. 2. The Mongol warriors, masters of horse and bow. When Genghis Khan united the Mongol tribes in the early 13th century, he created one of the most feared armies in history. The Mongol warriors were expert horsemen, skilled archers, and ruthless tacticians. Using their deadly composite bows, Mongols could fire arrows with pinpoint accuracy even while galloping at full speed. Their tactics, including feigned retreats and devastating cavalry charges, allowed them to conquer vast territories from China to the heart of Europe. Cities that resisted faced total annihilation. 3. The Samurai, Japan's elite warriors. The samurai of Japan were more than just warriors. They were living embodiments of Bushido, the code of the warrior. Loyalty, honor, and mastery of the sword defined their existence. Armed with the razor-sharp katana, samurai trained tirelessly in the art of war. One of the most feared samurai was Miyamoto Musashi, an undefeated duelist who mastered the art of dual-wielding swords. Samurai also practiced seppuku, ritual suicide, choosing death over dishonor. 4. The Viking berserkers, warriors of fury. Among the terrifying Viking raiders were warriors so fierce they seemed almost supernatural, the berserkers. These Norse warriors fought in a trance-like rage, feeling no pain, no fear, and no hesitation. Some say they consumed hallucinogenic mushrooms before battle, making them even more unpredictable. Clad in animal skins and wielding massive axes, berserkers charged into enemy lines without armor, cutting down foes with sheer strength and speed. 5. The Roman legionaries, masters of discipline and strategy. The Roman legion wasn't just an army, it was a war machine. Roman legionaries were some of the most disciplined and well-trained soldiers in history. Their training was brutal, their formations nearly impenetrable, and their loyalty to Rome unwavering. Using formations like the testudo, where soldiers locked shields to form an impenetrable shell, Roman legions conquered much of the known world. Their ability to adapt and strategize in battle made them nearly invincible. 6. The ninja, shadow warriors of Japan. Unlike the honor-bound samurai, the ninja were warriors of stealth, deception, and assassination. Masters of espionage, sabotage, and guerrilla warfare, these deadly assassins could slip into castles unseen, eliminate their targets, and vanish without a trace. Using weapons like the shuriken, throwing stars, kunai, daggers, and smoke bombs, the ninja waged a silent war from the shadows. 7. The Zulu Warriors. Masters of guerrilla warfare. Under the leadership of Shaka Zulu, the Zulu warriors became one of Africa's most feared military forces. Shaka revolutionized Zulu warfare, introducing the buffalo horn formation, a tactic that allowed his warriors to surround and overwhelm their enemies. Even against the well-armed British forces, they proved formidable. At the Battle of Isandlwana in 1879, the Zulus crushed a British army using sheer numbers, strategy, and unbreakable warrior spirit. 8. The Sikh Warriors, the Khalsa Fighters of India. The Sikh warriors of India, particularly the Khalsa, were among the most courageous fighters in history. Trained in martial arts and dedicated to their faith, these warriors fought against Mughal oppression and later against British colonial rule. Their motto, Chardi Kala, emphasized eternal optimism and resilience in battle. Many fought to the last man, choosing death over surrender. 9. The Knights of the Crusades, the Warriors of God. During the Middle Ages, the Crusader Knights waged holy wars in the name of Christianity. These warriors, clad in heavy armor and wielding massive swords, fought in some of the bloodiest battles in history, including the famous Siege of Jerusalem, 1099, and the battles against the Muslim forces of Saladin. Among them, the Knights Templar were the most feared. They were not only warriors, but also expert tacticians and defenders of Christian territories in the Holy Land. Their strict discipline, unwavering faith, and ability to hold ground against overwhelming odds made them legendary. 10. The Apache Warriors, the Shadow Fighters of the Americas. The Apache warriors of North America were masters of guerrilla warfare. Skilled in stealth, ambush tactics, and endurance, they could disappear into the desert and mountains, striking their enemies with deadly precision before vanishing into the wild. One of the most feared Apache leaders was Geronimo, who resisted both Mexican and American forces for decades, using his knowledge of the land and unconventional battle tactics. To face the Apache in their homeland was to fight an enemy that could not be caught or defeated easily. History has seen warriors of all kinds, disciplined soldiers, ruthless conquerors, and stealthy assassins. Each of these legendary warriors left an indelible mark on history, their names whispered in awe and fear. Though centuries have passed, their legacies remain, reminding us that the spirit of the warrior is eternal. Who do you think were the most feared warriors in history? Let us know in the comments below. Subscribe for more epic history documentaries.